Who takes responsibility when corporate bodies, corporate entities, businesses, corporations, when they cross the red line? I'm going to look at this from the angle of corporate structuring. Corporate structuring basically is that where lawyers like myself would sit down in rooms, in boardrooms, to convince the board, especially when it has to do with certain risk factors that could arise, advising the board on ways and means through which the boardroom and the companies themselves can minimize the risk factors by structuring, corporate structuring basically. We've come into a place basically where corporate accountability in human rights is no longer optional. Companies have to take that responsibility. I'm not necessarily saying that there are not ways through which lawyers and other professionals can assist companies to have that cover and to run away from liability. That happens a lot. I can say that for sure because it's actually a reality. That's how a lot of companies basically operate. So when we say that corporate accountability is no longer optional, we mean that companies have brought themselves into that naked framework that allows the public to see companies for who companies really are. We see the companies for who they are. Nobody is hiding behind the scene, and everybody is basically aware that, okay, if this company tells us A, we can get to the root of what this company is really about. That's why we talk about the supply chain, the entire network of the activities and responsibilities of that company, to be able to track that company right to the very source of where those activities basically take place. Even though a company would have to hide so much, we would now go further to lift the veil on the activities and to carry out a trail of activities to find out where is that power derived from. You would see a lot of people carrying out activities, and of course there is another company that is floating, another company that is playing another company. At the end of the day, you cannot necessarily say, okay, this is who carried out these actions. But with specialized trainings now, and of course with better information, it still definitely will boil down to finding out which of these companies would be held responsible at the end of the day.